Let's talk about strumming. Welcome to Melody Bar. Have you been playing guitar for quite some time now, but you just can't seem to get the strumming right? Does it not flow? Does it feel a bit janky? Make sure you stick right through to the end to see how you build up from a very simple one strum to a full... What is strumming? Strumming is essentially you dragging a guitar pick all the way down the strings and then all the way back up the strings. But you just keep doing it in certain rhythms, and we will get to that soon. I'm not going to go into the details of chords in this video. If you want to get the basics of chords, please check out the video in the link over there. You can also check out my chord series where I'm teaching individual chords. For now, I'm going to be using an E chord, an E major chord. It's all in the wrist. There are different ways you can attack strumming, but I would suggest going like this. If you look at this, there's a bit of movement in the elbow, but the movement is coming generally from the wrist. It's actually coming from the wrist, sort of doing this, like turning a doorknob or a screwdriver motion. See that? It is fluid and it does go up the arm, so it's not just like, it's not just that, but the arm does go up slightly down, a bit like a fluid motion, while, see that? So it's in the twisting, it's not a, more subtle. Let's get into some strumming patterns. Like I said earlier, strumming is basically going down and going back up. We're going to start with some downstrokes. So on the first beat of each bar, we will hit a down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a very, very simple strumming rhythm to get started. But strumming is a lot more interesting than that. We're going to add some upstrokes. The upstrokes generally come on the off beats, where you would count 1, 2, 3, 4. You have an offbeat, which is the and, it's the in between the numbers. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If you can, you're going to try and put an upstroke in between the downstrokes, like so. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Strumming most of the time is going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. To create a strumming pattern, essentially what you're doing is you're missing out the strings on either one of the downs or one of the ups. Let's try this pattern. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. For every down, there has to be an up. You can't go down twice. Now you may be thinking, of course you can go down twice, but you can't, because if you go down twice, it would be this. Down. See that? Down. Once you've gone down, you have to go back up to go down again. See what I mean? While you're going down, by missing out an up, you're creating a pattern. Down, down. If you need to pause the video and practice, by all means, go for it. You can see the rhythms up here. Let's try a different pattern, shall we? Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. That's essentially what strumming is. You're creating patterns by missing out ups and downs. Now I'm going to show you a very common pattern that can fit into quite a lot of songs. That pattern is down, down, up, down, up. You miss out the down on the third beat, creating this cool rhythm that a lot of guitarists play in a lot of different songs. That pattern fits nicely over the chords G, E minor, C, and D. Let's give it a go. I'm going to show you the same pattern, but I'm going to go a little bit faster, and you can feel the way the mood changes. Strumming is essentially downs and ups, but you're missing out certain downs and ups to create different patterns. Let's look at a more complicated rhythm. This video started off with me playing quite a complicated rhythm. I was showing off a little bit, but don't let that put you off. It is still downs and ups. I'll show you. That is quite hard to break down, but I will slow it down as much as I can. If you watch my right hand, it is always going down and up. Now you've got that pattern, I'll show you what I'm doing to make it sound more Spanishy. I'm moving my E shape up 1 fret, then I miss a fret out and go up another fret. So from the E shape, second finger is on the 3rd fret, and you go up to the 5th fret. Just go really slow. At full speed it looks really complicated, but it's still just downs and ups with certain ones missing out. So I'm going to go at full speed now. When I play that Spanishy beat, it's not exactly the same every time, and that's what gives strumming a bit more feel. Once you get a bit more experience, you can play around with the strumming patterns. You can put an extra strum in places, you can take one out in places, just to give a bit more of a human feel to it, so it's not quite robotic. See that? Just add a little bit extra in there. Once you get the simplest version down, then you can start to put your own stamp on it. Melody Bar has a series of backing track drum beats. You can find my drum beats in the link over there, so you can play along to this. This is the 80 BPM track. So you can use the backing track beats, practice along with. So this is just the downstrokes. Up strokes as well. Down, up, down, up. miss that down on the third beat. I'm going to go to the melody bar 120 BPM drum track now and really show you that Spanish track come alive. Hope you've got something from this video. Please check out the backing tracks so you can play along at any speed you like. I'd be very appreciative if you could subscribe and come along on the Melody Bar journey with me. Melody Bar, music for everyone.